Hey folks, it's Billy DKY, the truth seeker that simplifies and demystifies. This is going to be my video on overcoming depression using the principles from the Following the Way of Growth blog, which is the first link in the information section of the video. And this is the fifth application of the Following the Way of Growth principles to look at something. Okay, preliminary stuff. FWG stands for Following the Way of Growth, which most of you know. Okay, at the very core of what depression is, at the most philosophical point, depression is nothing but a lack of harmony with the essence of life. Step down a little bit from that. Depression is nothing but a negative, poor, pitiful me, self-centered state of mind. Again, I'll repeat that. Depression is a negative, self-centered state of mind. So it's like, poor, pitiful me. Notice that again. The world sucks. This ain't life. Life ain't good to me. This happened to me. Poor, pitiful me. Notice what's happening. It's negative and it's self-centered. So you got three angles basically to work on it. One, actually only got one angle, and that is to become more harmonious with the essence of life, which that's a little hard to understand occasionally. So you got two angles basically. You quit being so negative and quit being self-centered. Well, okay, that sounds easy enough, right? However, the problem is these kind of patterns go on in the unconscious. They're not necessarily so much in the conscious mind. However, you can quit participating in the conscious mind by being negative and self-centered. However, like again, it really is on an unconscious level, and it's very vicious, and it just spirals down quickly. It sort of reminds me of an infinite loop on a computer program. Which, if you don't know what an infinite loop on a computer program is, it's a piece of code that wasn't coded right, and it just goes off the deep end. So, okay, with that said, I'm not saying, hey, we can't do anything, because we can. Okay. So we know what the heart of depression is. It's a lack of harmony with the essence of life, and it's a negative, self-centered state of mind. So let's get on with using the principles to learn how to start dealing with depression instead of crying and whining about it and talking to your therapist about it, not really getting any help or needing some medicines with this and that, blah, blah, whatever. Principle one. Principle one is apply yourself, which is completely obvious. If you're not going to work on something, you're not going to get over it. It's just that simple. You're going to have to put effort into it. You're going to have to start working on it. And let me see if there's anything else here. Oh, yeah. Again, there's not going to be any magical... It's not, oh, it's all gone. Yay! You know, and obviously pharmaceutical companies are going to promise you the world with a pill, which, you know, do what you got to do. But I'm not into that, because why take a pill when you can... Why take a pill when you can figure it out and solve it and conquer it? So... But again, I ain't a doctor or a psychologist, so, you know, do what you got to do. Next thing, don't just label yourself as depressed and give up. Deal with it. You know, too many times in life people give us, oh, now I got a label, now I can be okay with being screwed up. Nah, it ain't okay to be screwed up. Deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Next point. Don't quit at the first tough moment. Instead, persevere. Everybody wants to give up on the path when it gets tough. Oh, I don't want to face that. That's too tough. No, it's not. It's 10 times easier, 100 times, maybe even 1,000 times easier just to face it instead of running from it. Oh, by the way, this will be a two-part video, and at the end of this video, I'll try to put a little pop-up box you can click and go to the second one, since there's, you know how YouTube's doing with the attached videos and stuff. Okay, next principle, baby steps. You're not going to get over depression in just one fell swoop. You're going to have to make baby steps towards it. Like, again, most of it happens on an unconscious level. You know, if it's all conscious, then, you know, boom, just start being positive and quit being so negative. The way, allow the world to be what it is and get in harmony. But that's typically not what it is. It happens on an unconscious level. So you're going to have to be content with small wins over depression instead of some big, massive overnight success. Do small things to improve your harmony with the essence of life. And, you know, there's many things you can do as far as, like, you know, again, it's all pleasure and ego. So just learn to give up those, and that'll get you more in harmony with the essence of life. And anyway, principle number 3, discipline. with every high, there is an associated low. So if you let yourself go manic, you're going to go through the bottom depression. There's no escaping that. Well, I guess if you hit a high and you kill yourself before you hit the low, then you'd avoid it. But nonetheless, it's not what we're trying to do here. Therefore, to lessen the lows, lessen the highs. Discipline yourself to avoid things and situations you know that depress you. And also, avoid things you know is going to get you keyed up to the max. You're going to have to apply some discipline. Billy, I don't want to apply discipline. Well, then don't watch the video. Stay depressed. Okay. Principle 4, attention. Learn to pay more attention to everything you do, which will lead you into paying more attention to what triggers your depression episodes. So, again, to conquer your mind, to get over your depression and stuff like that, you're going to have to pay more attention to everything you do. From, like I said, from the way you walk, from the way you're typing, to the way you deal with people. Just learn how to pay more attention, and that'll allow you to see what's actually triggering your depressed episodes, and eventually you can grab a hold of it and you can pluck it out. I mean, it's not going to happen overnight. Again, baby steps. Principle 5, question everything. Let me back up, or not back up, but if you apply these principles every single where in every place of your life, you're going to be amazing, and depression's not going to be a factor even. So, again, it's amazing how powerful these principles are, and again, that's why I'm doing these videos, to show you how much power it has in every aspect of your life, regardless if you're screwed up or successful. It don't matter. These will take you to the highest level possible. Okay, principle 5, question everything. Ask the question, why am I depressed? Maybe you don't know. Just allow the answer to come to you, but at least ask the question. Am I being self-centered? Like I said, it's nothing but a negative self-centered state of mind. So ask yourself, am I being self-centered? And more likely, yes. You're crying and whining because the world ain't the way you want it to be. You're not where you thought you was going to be at a certain age, and this didn't happen. Blah, blah, blah. Next question, am I feeling sorry for myself? And the question probably is, the answer to that is probably yes. Am I being negative? The question to that is probably going to be yes. If you're depressed. What can I do to be less self-centered? Ask the question. If you get something that comes up from that, go do it. What can I do to be less negative? I got the positive training video out there. Just go to my channel, go in the videos, and there's a little search, type in positive training. What triggered my depression this time? You know, it's hard to know. You're just going to have to investigate. I don't have all the answers. However, I can give you the big philosophy things. You're going to have to work through it and figure it out for yourself. Am I unhappy that the world isn't the way I want it to be? More than likely. Something didn't treat you the way you wanted to, and now you're just going to throw a little tantrum as an adult instead of a kid, and it's, you know, it's depressing as hell. I know. I've been there, done that. I got Native American in me. I know how it goes. Principle 6, know your teacher. Reality will teach you what worked and what didn't work in your efforts to lessen your depression. So, again, pay attention. Reality is where you find the solution to your problem, not necessarily listen to this video or this or that. And again, reality is your teacher. Be out in reality. Get in touch with your senses. Back on attention. Principle 4, get outside. Put your feet on the ground. Feel the grass on your feet. Touch things. You know, smell things, see things, hear things, taste things. And, you know, a lot of times depression is because we're thinking. We're just got all this stuff spinning. We ain't really in reality. We're not connected with reality, so we're depressed. Again, notice what I said depression is. It's a lack of harmony with the essence of life. You're not in touch with reality. Your senses bring you back in touch with reality. Your thoughts can quickly pull you out of reality and put you in an extremely depressed state of mind. Oh, all these religions are so horrible. Oh, poor people. This one. Why my name is Billy DK? Why I've got the best system, but I don't got no traction. Nobody really appreciates what I do. Poor beautiful me. I've only got 500 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? It's just self-centered. You gotta look. And again, there's two things going on in life always. You got the negative. You got the positive. Focus on the positive. Why positive? Because that's in harmony with the essence of life, because life's about growth. It ain't about sitting around feeling sorry for yourself. This is going to go to the second video. It'll probably go about 5 minutes or so. But until the next video, well, there will be a pop-up box where you can go to the second video. Just click there. And at the end of the second video, I'll put a link to my positive training so you don't have to go search it out. But until the next video, later, folks.